We're in the lift, we're in the lift, we're in the lift. Sometimes we go up in the wall and sometimes we go down.
Oh yeah.
We're in the lift.
Hello and welcome to the first Essex FBI tutorial. Now, Nicholas, I need you to be quiet. This is an important one. And remember everyone, Happy New Year's and a prosperous 2023. Now, today's lesson is going to be about stealth. Right, now, as you can guarantee, Essex FBI never sleeps. Well, okay, sorry, I was up till 4 a.m. Now, as you can imagine, we at Essex FBI are the primo Essex FBI investigations. We cover a manner of different topics here. You may have seen some lessons from Nicholas and some others, and I'm sure that Merrick will be doing a tutorial on how to be a psychic very soon, and Nicholas has got some great plans for his online tutorials. So today we're going to be doing about stealth. I hope you guys are ready and concentrating. Now, the first thing you need is this very loud, attractive equipment bag. And I'm going to be going into some of the different things that may be in this equipment bag, ready for your stealth mission. Now, obviously, back in the day, ninjas used crickets to disguise them walking. Now, I prefer fleas. Doesn't always work, and it's quite itchy, but you never know, it does the job 85% of the time, 95% of the time, and it does work, except that you get bitten a lot. But here we go. Now, as I said, we're doing about stealth. So you'll need your patented binoculars. Yes, and sometimes you can use one of them if needed, but they do work. And you will need, of course, your radioactive laser pen, which of course does shoot out poison and loud noises, and sometimes, if you press it correctly, it will do a fart noise in order to scare off the enemy. Now, that being said, if the fart noise does not work here, there is the backup pouch one, and this will allow you to throw it and make sure that the enemy thinks that someone has blown off elsewhere and you can run. It does work quite well. Now, obviously, remember, everyone needs to be on their tippy toes at all times, and then you walk like this. So make sure you're all doing that at home and practicing your tippy toe walk, and you must make sure your fingers are like this too, and then you should be able to sneak past the enemy. Now, of course, everyone's played the Metal Gear Solid games. Remember, you need to hide in a box when necessary, if possible. Now, also, if it's around Christmas time, you can pretend you are a donkey walking along a dusty road. And this will, of course, distract the enemy, thinking that a nativity play is on, and they may go and watch, and then you can sneak past. And of course, as you know, we've had to fight against aliens, we've had to fight against ghosts and everything, so any element of distraction is appropriate. Now, there is of course the binoculars, but if you need a telescope, it's right here as well. And this one is a special type of telescope that doesn't really allow you to see much, but you can see some lovely coloured images and some really moving bits of plastic. It's very good to calm you down. If that's not available, then of course you need this for your patented backpack or satchel. This is probably the most easiest required telescope ever. All you need to do is wrestle some toilet roll off of an old man and you'll be able to use this to identify the enemies around you. Now, this one can of course be extended by putting other toilet rolls on top, but due to budget cuts, we don't have any more toilet rolls. But there is some prime drink in the fridge if you would like. Now, also, that was very stealthy, wasn't it? Now, also, there is the patented, look at me, I'm an excellent player of musical instruments. Now, this one is an interesting technique where you would need to, of course, have one person be a sacrificial lamb and then the other person would be able to escape. Now, Nicholas, you know all about this. So while I do a fantastic tune on the ukulele, the opponent will of course be distracted and then allow the other person to escape. And of course, then they can call for backup. Now, if there's any questions, please do not ask me here, but put them in the comments after this video. And it'd be very interesting for us to touch on the art of stealth. I hope you've all learned very much from this tutorial, and I will see you all very soon. Thank you very much for watching.